another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items in my job, he can play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
Oh, let's fucking get nutty, everybody. It's Cory Vincent here, Video Game Bang, brought to you by NRG Esports, brought to you by Mainframe USA, and of course our favorites, Oblivion Comics and Coffee. Come for the comics, come on your face, come for the coffee. Great start to the show. We have some... Wait, what? Too much for you? Am I too raw, Aaron?
That's not good advertisement. What? That's just plain and simple right there.
I'm sure we'll get a message.
Yeah.
We will get a message. But
you'll get a message.
You will go down with the ship, right? I'm the ship.
You're the ship?
You're the captain?
No, you're more like the fire.
Oh! You hear him spitting that hot fire across the table. Aaron Carter, what's up?
What's happening, everybody?
I hear you've been, still writing this series, but I see no content. Where's the videos?
Oh, no. There cannot be a video for this until at least the first 5 episodes are done.
All right.
Yeah, I can't just film like the first episode and just leave it at that. I want to be able to knock out 5, because even if I had stopped at 5, then I can be like, you know what, you got a pretty good idea of where this was kind of going. You know what I mean? Yeah,
no, and I'm very interested, and I want to hear all about that.
Yeah.
But we have 2 new faces on the Wednesday show. I don't know if either of these guys have done a Wednesday show, but it is the best show. It's the one people listen to.
So you coming back to the weekend one though?
You got to trial people to see if they're good enough. If they got the chops, they come to the Wednesday show, and these 2 have the chops. All the way from down the street. He lives in my own neighborhood. He's a Capeless Crusader, Sacramento Kings fan, gamer. What's up, Kurtis?
What's happening? Bringing it back, repping AMS crew for my Smash Squad. No Hezzy Hoopcast for the Hoop Talk. I'm happy to be back. It's a Wednesday show?
Yeah.
Man, I had to get a babysitter so someone can watch my kids. That's how real you know it is. I had to be here.
Wait, you got kids?
Man, I got 2 kids, man.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
God damn.
Yeah.
Fountain of youth.
Yeah, baby, 31 years young. Kids keep you young, man. If you do it right, they keep you young, man. I eat gummy bears. I get to take naps. I watch cartoons. I don't know how everybody else parenting, but I'm doing it right, y'all.
That's winning.
Yeah, baby.
That is winning.
So I eat gummy bears and take naps. That sounds like diabetes.
It might be, but it's sweet diabetes, pun intended.
He will be filling the role of David Webb, and automatically you're doing a great job.
Anti-Web. Because I'm black, so anti-Web.
Yeah.
Reverse web?
Reverse Web.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. I mean, you look better in a flat bill cap, for sure.
Hey.
The beard is already better than Webb's, and he's been growing his for about 6 months.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Webb. I got love for Webb. Webb, shout out to you. I hope you're not dead like you were like last year when we did a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P.
Right.
W.E.B.
Well, to be completely honest, replacing Ivy Doom Kitty on today's show is our great friend. I just wanted to see how long you would sit there.
The meme lord is in the house.
Hey.
Well,
I am here.
You're synonymous for your famous dance.
Yeah.
So
I am. I would do it for you, but we haven't gotten a like yet or subscribe.
So anytime you get a follow, expect an epic dance.
Yeah.
And she holds a record for most follows in a show. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
that's why you've been promoted to Wednesday show.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I just thought the best shows were always just the ones that I was on. I didn't know that you guys had best days.
That's the swagger we love.
They happen to be on Saturdays. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'm just letting the evidence
Speak for itself.
exactly.
I understand you were out of the country. Give us the update.
I was, yeah. So I was in Scotland for 4.5 weeks doing some research that I can't talk about specifically yet because I was actually offered a job down there, so I'll be back next summer, which I'm really excited about. And then we're gonna publish, and yeah,
Whoa.
It was really, really nice.
This sounds
Everything
like you were
was
doing
beautiful.
important
Secret
shit.
government.
It was actually really important biological and medical research. So I'm really hoping that someone can.
And
take
you
a
can't
peek
even
around.
like break the news on this
Well,
show.
Cory, have you
I'll
ever?
break it to
Wait,
you.
if cancer is cured, just give me a wink.
Unfortunately, I'm not working on cancer. Sorry.
But have you ever played Resident Evil? In Japan, it's called Biohazard.
Biohazard.
Really?
That's all I'm going to say that she's working
So what's
on.
Biohazard out there?
Well, it's also
in
a
the
band.
game, it's like it's a T virus, so that's
Oh,
why
okay,
it's a bio.
okay.
Yeah, Americans wouldn't have.
I know that there's a
grasped.
Biohazard game too. Also,
well,
it's not.
Oh,
part of-
like the 64 Biohazard game? Yeah, no, it's totally two different.
Well, yeah. But
So-
what's that one called out there? Because now you can't copyright
I don't know what
the same.
It is. Actually, I
Maybe
don't
you
know.
can. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to Google.
I mean,
that.
I can tell you I was
probably called
working on
Resident
yeah,
Right,
probably they just switched them. No, I was working around plastics and contamination and kind of dealing with that. That's all I can say.
Okay. So if you figured out a way to dispose naturally of nuclear waste,
I
give
have
us a wink.
not.
Fuck. We'll figure it out by the end of the show.
I don't know. It's like oddly specific. Like you'd have to be really, really oddly specific to figure this one out.
Aaron, any guesses?
Aaron already knows.
Wait, you told him?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Wait, why would you tell him?
I've signed an NDA, so there you go.
I can tell you after if you'd like.
No, I don't want to know
The V-
anymore.
You're fixing the ozone layer,
Ooh.
right?
It's
I'm not.
It's all right.
Patching a hole in the ozone? If you got guesses in
making
chat,
it worse?
let's see if we can. Yeah.
You're doing one or the other.
Probably. I don't know. I'm not helping. I mean,
Oh, there we go. Okay, check that off the list.
Before the show, we were talking to Kurtis, and it turns out you are a fellow musician.
Cha.
So we have one up on everyone else on the show.
Hey.
So we can talk.
What do you mean?
We
Well,
can talk Scarlet
Aaron-
Begonias and such.
Oh, Scarlet Begonias, let's fucking
Let's
go.
go, bruh.
Oh, good lord.
Aaron, would you like to
so
chime in?
what do you want to talk about, Aaron?
I'm just saying. I mean, that's. I mean, we can talk about music. I'm fine with that. I'm down to talk about anything.
Aaron's musical history and background started when he played the flute.
No, I played the clarinet
Same fucking thing.
for 3 years.
It's a
You
but
played clarinet?
I did play the clarinet for 3 years.
Oh my
yes.
gosh, you're such a nerd.
Well, I
NERD, though.
mean, when
NERD.
you
That's
get
so
first
cute.
chair, when you get first chair.
Oh, the first chair.
He was
Oh,
the
yeah.
first chair.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
instruments are awesome.
Out of all two flute players, he was in the first chair.
There were 6. Let's get it straight. Let's get it straight.
Leading the
And
world.
the-
6 chairs?
The girl that sat next to me, she was a foot taller than me, and she played the bass clarinet, and she would spit from the corners of her mouth.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And I was like, I need to change seats. Sir. I know I'm the best.
But you were also into it, right?
Oh, no, I was definitely into it.
Okay,
Because
cool.
I fun practice, what I would like to do was mimic what I could hear. So at one point, I would, before any time we ever, practiced or whatever, I would try to mimic any music that I
Yeah.
heard with the clarinet. So like at one point I can play the whole theme song to The Simpsons just off ear. So I can definitely play by ear from the clarinet.
That's awesome. Just to clarify, though, I wasn't talking about the instrument. I was
What am I
talking about the
talking
spit.
Oh no.
Well, I'm more interested in this girl. Are you
Yeah.
still in contact with her? I bet she's fine right now, and I bet she
I
can.
hope so.
She's
I
practicing
really-
on that bass
I
clarinet.
really hope so. I hope she's doing great things in life. But
Right.
she almost drowned me in school.
Oh.
So
Oh, snap.
I mean,
Names in this vein for 20 says skin flute and chill. What is What is
that is.
I think I missed a dirty joke because
Oh, no,
you
yeah,
guys all went whoa, and I'm sitting here going like, "What is that?
Yeah,
How do you
that's
play that?"
definitely a little,
Okay.
Well, this. That's what I was gonna say.
No, I think I get it now because of your guys' reaction.
I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of wish I didn't say it out loud.
well, you did.
yeah, that's why we
It's the thing.
purposefully ignore some people, but it means dick. Basically.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
wanna let you
Thanks
guys
for
know.
Phallus.
clarifying
It's a
that one
phallus.
for me.
Yeah, so no, I mean that's yes, that is the extent of my musical actual instrument.
I
Did
went
you
a-
start with the recorder and then graduate?
I never played the recorder. That
You
was
started with
weird.
the kazoo.
That's so weird. I've never, and I saw people around class and everything always play the recorder, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What is that thing?"
Right.
And I just broke reeds all the time.
Dang.
I heard a song the other day that actually had a really sick harmonica.
See?
Was it
Solo?
the Blues Traveler?
Yeah, it was only the Blues Traveler.
No,
They
it
were-
wasn't. It wasn't. It actually it sounded
that's
like
true.
a guitar. And I was sitting here like, this is a cool guitar jam. And then someone came up to me and was like, that's a harmonica. I was like,
Oh,
what?
you know what? You know who else does that? Jack White. Because he has like a harmonica type thing built into some of his guitars, and he could pull it out sometimes and just go, and it runs through his pickups and
That's
through his pedal,
crazy.
so it sounds like a guitar.
Jack White is a musical
That's cool.
genius.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, Jack White is dope.
I played drums for about 15 years.
Word.
I still play every once in a while.
Nice.
But I was just in a shitty garage band who did like Rammstein covers and System of a Down covers and stuff. It was like that era.
Okay.
Where it was a lot of church people were in it, and we were like, we're gonna be Christian band, but we're not gonna like rub it in your face, bro. We're gonna be like, if you read the lyrics, you understand.
Yeah. So it wasn't like some under oath, like pre-under oath?
Yeah, it was
basically?
like some Flyleaf, Kill Switch Engage type
alright.
music. Kill
Did you
Switch
guys
was a
go
huge-
have a photo shoot where you went to the beach and all just looked away from the camera?
Even better, it was in a
for your
field.
album? In a
It
field.
was in an
That's-
empty
that is
field
better.
where we just sat there and looked into the distance. We had the Sac B. We played we played some okay shows. We played all the Sacramento venues once.
Word, hey, word, hey.
Like, we did our tour. We were like,
did it.
all right, now let's go do life.
Hey, that's more than what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
You
fun.
went with
You
it.
went on
Yeah,
tour.
it sounds fun.
I'm grateful for it. I didn't want to be like. I am glad I have the skill. Like, I know someday I'll be somewhere and there will be a drum set and I'll get on and rock it and people will be like, "Whoa, shit, he does that." Or if not that, I'm gonna get like to 60 and then just join like a cover band.
Dope.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a good. Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
You
I
could
love
do
those
Blue
old
Oyster
people
too,
bands.
or what is that band with the cowbell?
Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah, you could do that.
You can join a cult.
Well, by the time I'm 60, we'll be doing like Linkin Park covers. It'll be classic rock.
Yeah,
We're like, let's do some Green Day. All right, I want to be an American. Yeah, it's gonna be shitty.
That'll be
gotta
known
play
as
stuff off of
classic
Dookie, though.
rock.
Huh?
That'll be known as classic rock
Oh,
by then.
it's already classic rock.
Really?
I hear like Nirvana on 96.9.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
snap.
weird. It makes me feel old, and I'm probably the youngest one here.
Oh wow, yeah, you probably are. But you went the next level. You were almost like signed to a label. Give us your musical background.
Oh snap! All right. Started off, primarily. Started off in school playing trumpet and trombone.
Okay.
You know
Okay,
what I'm
men
saying?
instruments, not like the clarinet or the
Oh,
flute.
I'm sorry. The clarinet
Hold on,
isn't a
wait.
man
The
instrument?
trumpet is dope. Miles Davis.
Yeah, that's why it's dope.
Oh,
That's why I was
okay,
like,
that's
yeah,
okay,
no,
dope,
but
dope.
clarinet.
Oh,
Flute.
well, I can't speak to that. I
If it
can't
makes
speak
you
on
feel any better, Aaron, I played flute in elementary school.
that. We got
all-
some bonding going on.
All we
over
know
here.
is that Aaron is really good with his mouth.
Well, I mean,
I don't
could-
know
I
if
could
that
retort.
counts.
but I choose to take the higher road.
That's what's up.
I walk a different path.
So to bring this thing back before we go down
Yeah.
to the land of pornography and
Yeah,
such.
exactly.
Started off with that, and then I don't know. You moved to Sacramento. I'm from Monterey, so moved to Sacramento, and there's more culture here. Found out a little bit more about hip hop because down in Monterey, you listen to like Ace of Base and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's like a military base, so that's what we listen to. Came up here learned about
Military
hip hop.
listening to Ace of Base.
Bruh, they want to dance, man. All
Okay.
that running and stuff. That's just how Monterey is, man. It's just a whole different land.
You want to get in the zone? It's I saw the sign
Yeah.
and it opened up my eyes and
But I'm not seeing military suits do that.
Bruh,
Like,
you'd be surprised.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, it was different back then. The Cardigans, they was bumping that, man.
Oh shit!
Cardigans, yeah.
Yeah.
I do like
Love
cardigans, though. They're so comfortable.
Oh, you're talking about the
The
actual,
actual thing, yeah.
Yeah, wait, what are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about like love me, say that you. All I need to do is just like 3
Yeah.
lines. But so that's what we was rocking to. So I moved up here, learned about hip hop, started rapping, freestyling, got into that. Eventually learned that you can make beats on a computer. Nobody told me that till I was out of high school, so started doing that. And then me, my brother Malik, who is on No Hezzy Hoopcast, and my younger brother Chris. Well, first we were managing artists, so we go meet with like Snoop Dogg and like,
Wow.
a bunch of other people, and
Nice.
none of those suckers wanted to buy beat. They always wanted everything for free. So
Yeah.
it was like,
Yeah.
it's like we ain't no suckers. We trying to get paid, bruh. So, but we were managing artists. Something unfortunate happened, and all of our artists left. We look at each other and it's like, one of us need to be the artist. And I was like, well, let's both be the artists. And my little brother was making beats all the while, learning how. We were in the house. He got some dope beats. So we started rapping over his beats, help him structure them, sent it to our boy down in L.A. He got us an audition for a Samsung commercial for this phone call. I think it's called the Mobile Beat DJ. We thought it was going to come out in America. It only came out over in like Korea and the Netherlands and stuff. So we're big in the Netherlands.
I was gonna say, you go to Korea or the Netherlands and they finally came.
Bruh, Taeyong ain't got nothing on me when we go over to the Korea, man. Let me tell you, bang, bang, bang. But anyway, so that happened, and then our boy down there, he became our manager, and he got a call, and he was like, "Hey, Troy Carter wants y'all to come down to this video shoot." That was Lady Gaga's manager at the time, and Swiss Beats manager, Eve's manager, and we had actually met him when we were managing artists. So when he saw us, he was like, "Oh, it's y'all? That's crazy." So he hopped on the phone with the dude, and you do enough business down there, like you know how people are, so you learn never get too high, never get too low, because people will gas you up quick out there. So he was like, "Hey, man, I got him down here right now, man. They look good, they sound good, man. We could put them on tour with Gaga right now." And we looking at each other like, who's he talking to? And then we found out it was Vincent Herbert, who is Tamar Braxton's husband. He runs Streamline Records, which is under Interscope. That's where Lady Gaga was signed to. So we're like, what? This is crazy. So he get off the phone and he's like, "Hey, Vince wants to meet y'all. He's the one who runs the label that Lady Gaga is signed to. I'm manager." We're like, all right. So he was like, he want to meet y'all next week. So we go out, come back the next week, go to Interscope Records, and we like, this is crazy. Like, this is our dream. We actually in here. This is crazy. Go up to the office. He listens to the music. He going crazy. He got baby mouth, and we're like, man, he's really feeling it. He's like, I want to sign y'all. I just got to get Jimmy Iovine to sign off on it.
Oh, Jimmy Iovine, he's a big fish.
Yeah,
really
exactly. Yeah, he's the guy that,
American Idol and shit.
Exactly. Death Row Records and all that was under Jimmy Iovine. So we were like, all right. So we come back the next week. He wants to listen to the music one more time. He listens to it, gets hyped up. He's like, let's go to Jimmy's office. We look at each other like, trying to conceal it, but like, oh my God, we about to get signed. Get in there. I'm about to get me some spinning rims, because you can still that's still hot back
time.
Then. Yeah. So we go up there, and actually, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Because I remember you wanted me to talk about something else that happened with some music that got stolen.
Was this before or after?
So this was during.
This
is happening during.
All right. So before the show, I don't even know how Black Eyed Peas came up, but Black Eyed Peas came up, and he got really twisted. You got pretty mad for a second. Like I could see the fire in your eyes. And then I said apple to app, and then you got even more mad.
Yup.
So what happened how did the Black Eyed Peas screw you guys over?
Okay, so check. So while we were making our demo, before we did the Samsung commercial, we were sending it out to anybody we could, and MySpace was still popping. So we really liked will.i.am, and he had a diverse, he had Macy Gray, he had Sergio Mendez, who I love, so he was very open-minded. So we were like, let's see if we can slide in on there. And remember, at this time, Black Eyed Peas had that, Don't Funk With My Heart. Like, they were like hip-hop's funk band. They didn't do nothing electronic yet, right?
Uh-huh.
So Boom Boom Pow didn't even come out yet. This was like 6 months before. So we hit a will.i.am. We got no response back. We were like, let's just hit everybody in the crew. So we sent our music to Apple Jam. I'm like, hey, we just appreciate if you could give us some feedback. Tell us what you think, X, Y, Z. And we didn't expect nothing back, but you do your due diligence. We got a reply back. He's like, oh man, y'all dope, man. Y'all the future of pop music 2 years out, XYZ, XYZ. We were like, all right, cool. Well, what's good? Like, let's work together. Let's get it. Never heard anything back, right? So Boom Boom Pow comes out. That's the first single. That didn't sound like us, but it didn't sound like them either. That was new, right? So we're like, oh man, it's nasty. Oh man, it's dope. And when we're doing our Samsung commercial, which we did it with Chester French. I don't remember if y'all remember Chester French at all. Y'all know Janelle Monáe though, right?
Yes.
Okay, Corey, but y'all know Janelle.
Yeah,
okay,
I know Janelle
so it was
Monáe.
supposed to be Chester French and Janelle Monáe, but they couldn't work out something with her hair, so they called us and was like, "Hey, well, she's very specific about her.
She's
look,
very specific about that. It looks good.
Yeah, no, she's gorgeous. She's beautiful, and she like the female Andre 3000. But they were like, something's going on with her hair, so we'll fly y'all out And we'll just give y'all a kill fee if it don't work out. Basically, they'll just give us some money for our time. But they flew us out, put us up in a hotel and everything. At 12 o'clock in the morning, they came with the papers. The agency came and they were like, we couldn't work it out, so y'all gonna do the commercial. And Paul Hunter did the commercial, and he did like You Rock My World with Michael Jackson, American Woman, Lenny Kravitz. He's basically like Hype Williams was the trashy one, he was the classy one.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
So anyway, we do it all and everything, and but Black Eyed Peas comes out with I Got a Feeling while that's happening. We were like, y'all hear that?
Wait, so a hit? I was expecting like you were to say like, yeah, they took one of my deep cuts.
Nah, bruh. I Got a Feeling sounded just like a song. They slightly changed the music, but the progression and especially the delivery, let's live it out. Mazel tov. Go find Blacintosh on YouTube and listen to My Fun. My fun is more funner than your fun. My fun is every time I rock, you punch a clock. We sent that to Apple G app. So when that song came out, we were like, they took our music.
Uh-oh.
Now here's the thing though.
Okay.
We're already engaged with Vincent Herbert at this time.
Right.
So and we have a lawyer on retainer, an entertainment lawyer, but how does it look when these new jacks are trying to get signed to a label and you're trying to sue the primary breadwinners of the main label at the time?
Yeah.
Deadlocked. We couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
We were just trying to get on. We were like, we'll deal with them later. Let's just get signed. So let's go back. So now it's the second meeting with Vincent Herbert, right? We go up in the office. All right, I got to take you to Jimmy Iovine. We're going to get you all signed. We're like, cool. Go up to Jimmy's office. He talks to her assistant. Hey, where's Jimmy at? I got some guys, going to sign him up. Vince, Jimmy's out of the country. What? Where's he at? Vince, he's in Singapore with the Black Eyed Peas.
Collusion. So,
That sucks.
not only did Black Eyed Peas steal your song,
Yeah.
Stole your deal?
they were hanging out with Jimmy Iovine.
Yeah, in Singapore because they was on tour with our music.
With I Got a Feeling, huh?
Yeah, I got a feeling.
That
That they
sucks.
thieves. No,
Yeah.
they've been under some heat multiple times for stealing music.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They I've always looked at them as big commercial. I like commercial rap. So like, oh, you have Pepsi? Cool. We got a jingle for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
that's how I've looked at the Black Eyed Peas for kind of quite some time. And
They're
I'm
like Pitbull.
Pitbull.
Pitbull will get a text from someone to say, "Hey, we're selling Windex today," and then like in his song, it'll be like, "Oh, we got some Windex, darling, because I'm about to clean a window."
But it's not a bad idea, though. Like if you look at it on paper, because they get paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
They get paid a lot
they
of
do.
money
Hey,
just for dropping maybe 1 or 2 lines.
more or less.
You know, one thing I really appreciate about rap and hip hop though is that I feel like it's the only genre of music where you can just make sounds with your mouth. Like you don't even really have to say real words. It can just be
couple.
sounds.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, no, you totally can. It's funny because there's this thing called I believe it's pronounced glassolalia or glassolalia, and that's actually what the actual term is for making mouth music. So Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
Come on.
So that is glassolalia, I believe is what it's called. But one of my favorite bands, the Kodo twins, they were from overseas, and that's what she did. Like half the time, she wasn't even saying intelligible words; she was just mouthing music, but had a voice of an angel and is extremely expressive.
It's fun though to sing again because you're like, ooh, I can be more creative. It doesn't have to be
Yeah,
a language.
Exactly. You're not limited
just
to
sounds. I can make sounds,
I dig it.
and it's cool.
I think this podcast would have blown up. We were gonna go mainstream, and then Nerdist. They ripped us off. They took a lot of our segments.
Yeah.
I had a segment called "Bitch, You Guessed It,"
Uh-huh.
and they had one called "Ho, How'd You Know That?"
Wow.
Yeah, man.
No, I haven't heard of that at all.
They totally did
That's
that.
the
man.
first time. That's the first time me hearing of that.
I'm trolling.
I was about to say.
I'm trolling.
I truly was gonna be like, yeah, no, they don't. You almost had me going on somebody's Twitter page.
Right, I was about to be like, man, they
Start
stole your
Twitter
Mako
up, yeah.
from you, the OG Mako.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they would have.
I've kind of learned not to trust anything Cory says.
Well, there you go. Now you've
You're wise.
learned.
That's fair.
You're wise.
Now you've learned.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't wait for the day that somebody tries to rip off something we do here, even though 90% of stuff we do is
ripped off from other
from
places. Yeah,
ripped off from old podcasts.
Totally.
So, I mean,
Hey, I'm Scotch Ghost. Ghost.
yeah.
Oh, look at that! What you playing?
What
Speaking
you
of
song?
totally original segments,
Exactly.
no one has ever done in the past. What you playing? That is the What You Playing theme song brought to you by Kyle McGuire, Kyling the McGuires every day of his life. Actually,
Has he ever been on the show?
he's never been on the show.
That's a travesty.
Well, he's not like a guy who talks.
Hey,
When he
Kyle.
speaks through his
Thanks,
music,
Kyle.
right?
Exactly. He speaks through his art,
you go.
and that was his art.
What,
right there.
what does that song mean?
Which one?
The one that you just played.
Here, let's listen to the lyrics. What you playing? 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 It's a song about dark times I had as a teenager.
Well, I was just wondering though, like what they had to do for that song. Like, were you just playing it, or does it mean something? Because normally when I hear sounds on this show, it means something.
Except that one. That has no meaning whatsoever.
Now you're the first time on the Wednesday show.
I'm
lot of
being
the songs
Pavlov
kind of-
dog.
Exactly. I've been doing it to Aaron his whole life. He doesn't even know it yet.
My whole life.
Every time. Well, yeah, your whole life on this podcast.
Since
okay.
the second
Let's be
you've
honest.
been
Your
in
life
the womb.
started when you met me.
Remember, I did do a podcast before this.
Yeah. You had a thing.
I wish I could find that too.
I hope you can.
I
too.
really hope I can. Yeah, we want to hear that.
But that is the What You Playing theme song, where we talk about what you've been playing. Let's start across the table. Aaron, what have you been playing?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Ooh,
Yeah, I went backwards.
that's fun.
Wait, backwards. That's not too far back.
Well, you know why it's not that far back? Because the game is hotness. Like, what game can stay at like retail value, like full retail value from the beginning, and it's been out for what, 5 years?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's fucking good, though.
It's-
brand
yeah.
new DLC all the time.
I'm like oddly attracted to the worst character in that game, though.
Which one?
The
Trevor?
Trevor, the hillbilly guy.
The one who's like just super unpredictable.
Yeah, that's
Well,
I don't
card.
know why. He's like disgusting, but part of me is like, yeah, I could get rid of
really.
that.
That is-
I know, right?
That
It
says a
surprises
little-
me too.
Yeah.
He's
I
a
mean,
fantastic
gross.
actor, which is
He is a
might have
fantastic
something to
actor.
do with it.
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
I also enjoy like terrible characters. Like Teabag from Prison Break was like one of the best characters. of all
I
time.
haven't seen it yet.
So good.
But I did the heists, and I actually played with some of our viewers here. I played with Sir Butcher.
Butch.
Yeah, we played a couple of the heist missions. It took us a while because we couldn't get our act together, and then we always had a wild card because you have to play with 4 people.
Yeah.
And so it was me, Butch, another friend of mine from work, and then we would just random pick up a rando, and that was
the wild card.
That was the most infuriating thing ever. Like, we would get right to the tail end of a mission, and then they would do something to mess it up.
Now I know you were
Yeah.
interested in GTA 5 roleplay. Have you started down that rabbit hole yet?
No, because that's mainly PC.
You laugh.
Can you imagine GTA 5 LARPing? Like,
It is.
No,
No,
it's a
it
thing.
really is.
how
It's
is
a
chaos
thing.
not happening in the
There's-
streets
Because
right
the
now?
police exist.
And then there's
That's
Oh, is it
right.
controlled LARPing?
There's a private server where people take and a mod installed onto the game where you could do normal jobs. So like you
Right.
log on every day and you are an ambulance driver.
That sounds boring.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, yeah. There we go. Hey, she did the dance. She did the
Wow.
dance.
Hey,
There
we
go.
got
Get
it.
Get it.
How many more times are we gonna do that tonight?
That's not the first time I've heard a woman say that to me.
Hey,
I like these
gross.
guys a lot better than our normal people. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
They get me.
They're going to have some words for you when they return.
Careful.
I look forward to it.
I might not go away if you keep saying things like that.
I mean, I like this guy.
Awkward.
I come with the A's, bruh.
Yeah.
Come with him.
So there's these servers where people take on normal jobs, and Aaron got really infatuated while watching these streams for a little while.
Only because of two
Wait a minute.
streamers. Only,
Hang on.
yes.
You watched live streams of people in a simulation
Correct.
of real life things
Correct.
that are boring.
Here's the deal:
No,
the
no.
way he explained it, it wasn't too boring. Like
No,
there was
yeah.
someone
It's
like a character, like a real person was playing, like role playing a cop,
Okay.
Yes.
and someone murdered the cop, and
Okay.
it was another player, but they didn't know who it was. So there was
it's
like an
this big
actual investigation
type of thing going on.
to figure out who's the murderer. People's real lives
Because
were
when
at stake.
you
That
die in
sounds
the game,
okay. That's cool.
it's not like when you die in the game, you die in real life. No, when you die in the game, that's your character. You can't use that character anymore. Death is permanent, so you'd have to
Be a new character.
somebody else. You have to come
Okay,
up
but
with a new
here's the
character.
thing. What if you get stuck? You decide you're like, I'm going to own a sandwich shop. You know, like my reasoning would be like, I want to own a Subway because I like walking into Subway and seeing miserable people make food for me.
Okay.
I think it's hilarious because they're making sandwiches for a living. Like, what do they really need to be
God
upset
damn.
about?
They're actually sandwich artists, by the way.
Sandwich artist,
Jesus.
right?
Have some respect.
It's a very fine art. But anyway, what if you get stuck doing a job like that and nothing happens? Then you're just
Well-
like 5 years down the line, you're still just own a Subway where people are miserable.
Some people do that in real life.
That's when you shoot yourself.
Like you choose,
It's a thing.
and that is a thing
And I don't
in the game.
get
I'm
that in
committing
real
LARP
life.
suicide.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but in the game.
But in the game, yeah.
tie a noose around your neck and just...
Don't go like David Carradine, bro. That's not the way to go.
You choose
how I'm
whatever
going
you
out.
want. You choose whatever you want. So if you don't want to be a sandwich maker, then you just walk out of that shop, walk out of that Subway, and go do your own thing.
Whoa, hang on. Since gaming just said Hugh Hefner died?
No.
No.
What?
No, he's trolling.
Hang on, we need to look this up.
Yeah, I do need to go.
Are
with
we
this.
really that surprised?
You
though?
know what?
Like, he was old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but I just
old,
thought
but-
he was never
I
going
mean,
to
that
die.
sucks, but what would you? Well, I mean,
Yeah, died at 91.
No.
Dang.
Yeah.
Huey.
Okay, but
Rest in
91, everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like he,
91.
Like, hey, like, should we really be sad right now? Like, who lived a better life?
He went out, I'm sure, yeah.
No, yeah.
He probably went out. He
I
probably
mean-
had a stroke. Now, the type of stroke that he had.
Yeah, there you
At
go.
what
Nice.
moment?
He had a lot of
Yeah,
strokes in
yeah.
his day, am I
That's what
right?
I'm saying.
This is fun.
Gross.
Yeah.
Do they have how he died?
I just,
Yeah, that's not gonna.
as
that's
long as
undisclosed.
Betty White is still going, I'm
Exactly.
good.
Yeah, like let's just.
Betty
keep
White
Betty.
is the one that I'm concerned about.
She's a national
I
treasure.
love her. She is.
Betty White and Stan Lee are the two.
Wait, if she's a
elder-
national treasure when we bury her, does that mean what's his name is going to start looking for her?
Who?
Oh my
Nicolas
god.
Cage.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that
Sorry.
movie though.
That's the joke of the night brought to you by Kenz, everybody.
Let's see if it goes up.
Can we get a follow for
See if
that?
it goes viral.
So then blue pills will get you. They say in chat.
Oh.
Hey, better than taking the red one.
So Aaron, in his RP fascination, it's a thing. People, you can go search it out on YouTube.
Actually,
There's
I got
highlights.
bored with it.
Oh, you did?
After an
Right?
investigation.
Okay, because here's the thing. It sounds boring, and it is boring.
When there's
so
a scenario, it wasn't. After
Right.
that, when I was just watching the
You
mundane
have to
life
wait for
day to day,
that's what I'm saying. I don't go into video games to play my own real life.
I was looking for.
No one wants that.
I was looking for the story.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
when they had a story that was developing, I was into it. And then all of a sudden, there was a resolution, and then they just went on to boring day-to-day stuff like
Yeah.
traffic stops, and I was like, all right, so bye.
Does it come with a nagging wife
no
that you have to go home to?
and so that's just it. I had never watched it long enough to see what their I just saw day jobs,
Right.
so I never saw their like house life,
Yeah.
so
If you're gonna play like a life game, I like Sims. But I like when other people play Sims and then leave it unattended because I like to go in and just murder other families.
okay.
Because they spend hours like working on these fake families, and just the look on their face when they realize that it's all gone is so priceless.
They realize that their fake
Yeah.
family is gone.
Yeah. It's just like that look of horror. You're like,
Damn.
Crazy. Jeez.
like you can't replicate that unless you murder their Sim family. So
I kill a man just to watch him die.
I got a TV show for you to watch called Westworld, and it might make
I
you
haven't seen
rethink
it yet.
yourself.
I did actually start watching Hannibal though. The cooking in that is incredible, but it's all human flesh. So I mean, it's
Do
kind
they
of like
do like a montage of?
they do, and
Wow.
it's all like gourmet cooking. It's really amazing. Hey, oh, that was you. You said Kenz. I saw my name. I was like,
Well,
hey,
somebody
but it was
put
just you.
kids. Kurtis and Kenz.
Hey, that's the new rap group.
Hey, let's
Kurtis,
get it.
I mean, I know you've been out the game for a little bit. If you want to come back to the rap game,
I can dust the mic off. Let's get it.
Kurtis and Kenz.
I'll do one with you. I can't promise that I can rap, but I'll do one with you.
Yeah, no, it's good. You
He's
don't need
like,
to
I,
promise. Yeah,
okay.
maybe.
You got this,
No,
you got
you got this. No,
I do
it's
cover art, so if you want to,
Okay.
That's all he does,
Is that
by
right?
the way.
All right.
Yeah, that's
I've
all
done
he
plenty
does.
of cover art. Yeah.
I could use some, man. I got a project I'm gonna work on next year, so I'm gonna tap.
There you go.
Do it.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
All right, Kurtis, what you been playing, man?
Bruh, I've been playing mainly Smash Bros. Actually, I picked my DS back up, and just I've been so busy, like I haven't been able to like actually sit down. The last game I played when I sat down in front of a console was actually it was Sunday night. I was with Piper from the Capeless Crusaders, and we were playing some Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. But I just been working on so many videos and catching up with life and stuff, so I just been whipping out the DS, getting it in with my dude Ryu. You know what I'm saying?
That's your main?
That's my main, baby. Ryu and Lucina.
Who do you look to? Who's your favorite Ryu pro player?
It was Trella all time. But since he's out the game, I mean, obviously Locust is the next best Ryu in the game. But obviously, I mean, my favorite person to watch, all in all, is obviously Nairo.
Yeah,
He's just
that's
so
what I'm talking
aggressive.
about. He's actually a really good Ryu too. He pulled it out in tournament a few times.
Yeah, are you serious?
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
He's not afraid. That's why he's my favorite. That's why Infiltration was always my favorite on Street Fighter, because he could just play anything at a pro level.
Exactly.
And then Nairo, like, if he's not feeling the zero suit, he'll pop over like, let's try Bowser, and then just wreck top tier talent.
People. Oh yeah.
He did it again with recently. He's pulling out his Diddy.
Dude, yeah, he pulled out that Diddy and did some work. I was like, what? Like, I didn't even know he had a Diddy.
He went the Diddy Ditto versus Zero, I believe.
Wow.
And it didn't work out, because how are you going to Diddy against Zero?
I mean, that's 0.
But fucking Nairo is the man.
He's the man, dude.
I actually, the last few times I've been playing Zero Suit. I've watched so much Nairo, I've convinced myself I can do his combos.
Yeah.
Not even fucking close.
Dude, same thing. No, I picked up Zero Suit because I liked watching Nairo so much. And I got a little bit of it, but getting those like the down smash to like the flip kick, man, it's not as easy as he makes it look, man. He's just that good.
Yeah, no, and one time at my birthday party, of all places, I was playing against people who like barely had ever played, and I don't even play that much.
Yeah.
But I landed a perfect Nairo Destruct. Like off the side, spike,
bam,
down to the bottom.
My favorite.
It was the best feeling of my entire life. I've been married. You know, I've had the sex.
Hey.
Better than all that.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. You get one of those just to feel the destruction that you just caused.
That down spike.
But that's why I like Ryu, because Ryu's got the light up tilt, and then you can just down smash people, and that's pretty much what I do. I just kill them off top, man. They don't come back, or sometimes just double smash them. So
when I was prepping for my birthday party where we have a tournament throwdown, I have no pride. I just win. I go for the W's. That's all I care about.
Hey,
I was practicing night and day the DK fucking combo. What is it called? The ding dong.
The ding dong. Yeah.
The DK ding dong. I actually had it like down, and just enough from when my birthday tournament came around. I was just ding donging people.
Just ding dong everybody.
No one can expect it. No one knows what the neutral is.
Nah.
No one understands the game.
Nope.
So just DK ding dong.
Yeah, just ding dong all day, man.
You're done.
Thanks,
all
good
you
old
need.
ninja. I think you're kawaii too.
Super kawaii.
Besides Smash Bros, what are you excited about? What's coming up?
As far as gaming,
Yeah.
bro, honestly, man, I mean, guessing like looking way far out for the next Resident Evil probably is like the next one.
Are they making another one?
Yeah, I heard that they're already developing it.
Really?
Yeah, and I heard it's not going to be. Well, they've kind of gone through, because that's probably my second or third favorite game. But no, I heard they already got started. And like they keep this cycle of trying to bring back people from like the original like crew.
Yeah, I did hear that they were going to try and wrap up the story a little bit better, but I also heard that the newest one wrapped it up so well that they might not even continue it at all.
It's funny.
So it's like,
it's funny they always say that, because like when you're a game development company, you make money off selling games, and still to this day, was it Resident Evil? Was it 5? That's their highest selling one.
Is it really?
Like period. I think it's one of the highest selling games of all time. Period.
It's got to be 4, if anything.
Okay,
Wow.
probably 4.
Because 4 was the one with Leon.
Yeah, it was 4.
And
4 was the one with Leon.
It changed it from a static camera to the behind the shoulder.
Exactly. So it was 4. Yeah, still one of the their highest selling games still, but I think it's one of the top ones of all time. So it's like everybody can say that, and that could be the thought, but like at the very least, if they throw out a few games that only sell moderately, the shareholders are gonna be like,
They'll be good. Yeah.
Resident Evil 8.
I really love the Resident
Yep.
Evil games, but the games that I feel like are scarier to me that I really get into more are the games where I can't fight back. Like Outlast, when you can't do anything, that's just horrifying because you have to either sit and you don't know if you literally have to sit there and take it as part of the story or if you have to run, and it is horrifying every single time.
No, you feel like a true victim in situations.
Absolutely, yeah, I love it.
That. Yeah, no, I feel you on it. That's funny because that kind of actually something you were talking about earlier reminded me when you were talking about that last thing. Have y'all ever seen Brain Scan?
Is that the one with Robert Downey Jr. where it's that weird art style?
This actually has Eddie Furlong in it from Terminator 2, the kid, and basically it's based off of like he's into gore and he is into like gory games, and in Fangoria he finds like this game that is like basically you get to be the killer, and he gets emailed this disc and he goes and he like plays the game, does a killing, feels super real, and then he opens up his refrigerator and sees like the leg that he had to cut off or whatever.
Oh dang,
This guy did not age well.
No, heck no, he looks horrible.
Yeah, if you're listening to this and you remember Terminator, the young what the fuck was his name?
Eddie
John
Furlong.
Connor.
Yeah, John Connor.
Wait, I want to
He did not.
Nah, he looks like a straight crackhead.
Yeah, Father Time beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, or being a child star.
That's rough, man.
Yep.
Kenz, what have you been playing?
I have actually just started Before the Storm, the newest. What's the one where she can rewind? Life is Strange, the newest Life is Strange, the prequel, which is pretty good, and that'll be up on my YouTube channel, Unmedicated and Dysfunctional, in a couple days. But I really haven't had a whole lot of time because I'm doing a production of Sweeney Todd right now.
Solving cancer.
And solving cancer.
Right? Was that it?
Specifically butt cancer, yeah.
You solved butt cancer?
But that's the only important one.
That is,
That's the only important one,
for men. I mean, it's like heart disease and then butt cancer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, bear attacks.
Oh no, it was Resident Evil 5.
What
It was
that?
5.
Was
Okay.
5?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
5
what
because
I
you had to
meant.
sell 2 copies per person because it was the best multiplayer, one of the best multiplayer games.
Really?
It was so fun.
I didn't even know that one.
5?
Yeah, wasn't that the one where you're like in Africa and
Why
one
was that
view's the boy, one's the girl?
Oh, you mean like one of the best co-op ones?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was one of the best in general.
Mm.
Because I value time with my friends, Aaron.
You mean the ones that don't exist?
Hey, I played it with
There
that
it
guy.
is.
Me and Aaron played through most of it.
Did we?
Yeah.
That's how important you are to
He
him.
clearly
Corey.
wasn't there for it.
Well, because I remember playing the game through with Jada.
Wow.
So you
were like
remember
his
Jada
second-
and you forget me. Wow,
Because I
okay,
had
see how it is.
The reason why is because I had crappy Comcast internet and it would shut down exactly in an hour. So I would have to be like, all right, we have to stop right now. It's 56 minutes in, so I can reset the router and then come back online. And I remember we did that throughout the whole freaking game.
Comcast.
Corey, I
bullshit.
think you just turned into the side bitch.
Dang.
I've always been Aaron's side bitch. That's true. That's true. Let's see. For myself, I've been playing Aim Booster.
What's that?
You go to a website. I think it's just called aimbooster.com. I'm actually checking. Yeah, aimbooster.com. And it is a shitload of techniques and trials and challenges and training for you to increase your aiming.
Okay.
Because obviously, I mean, I'm not even going to bug everybody and say I've been playing Overwatch because that's all I play. I play Overwatch all the fucking time. But to get better, I've been really focusing. Okay, Aaron, this is going to be sad to you. Have you ever bought a game twice?
Like sold it and then bought it again?
No, you already had it and then you just bought it again.
No.
Why would you do that?
Because I wanted a second account.
That's okay. So no, that's a problem.
I got the same problem. I got like 4 different copies of Smash Bros. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well,
Why,
Overwatch just had their free weekend too, didn't they?
They did.
So just created.
I created a new account. I
Okay.
bought it. I have a new account. So I have my main, which is the one I've had forever. It has all the skins and everything. And I play Reinhardt, and I'm already leveled and stuff like that. But then I created a brand new one so I can completely just frag out as a DPS and increase my skills there. And, I want to do a brand new placement matches. I just want to see where I'm at without any of my other stuff. So I picked this new account, and all I do is McCree, basically. Every game, it's McCree. If McCree's not available, I'm Soldier. And if it fucks up the comp, I don't even care because all I'm doing is working on my DPS skills. And so to supplement that, aimbooster.com sounds like we're being paid by them, which we're really not. And actually, I'm playing right now. You can probably hear the sounds.
Hey.
Basically, there's like a bunch of mini games that help you with tracking, help you with your twitch accuracy, help you with sniping. Like there's a shitload. It's like a flash game basically.
Okay.
Wow.
Super good. I recommend it if you're actually like really want to practice. It helps you dial in your settings too. So like I realized my mouse DPS was too high.
Okay.
So I went in there and manually slid it down just
That's
a little
going to be
tiny
great
bit.
for tournaments. People who do tournaments and all that.
Actually, I learned it from Breeze from the Energy CSGO team. When I went down and was hanging out at the LA house, I saw him playing this fucking game, and he was a master. Like it looked like a whole different thing when I do it. Like it's embarrassing the amount of different accuracy from when he does it from when I do it. But it's what the pros use, so I was like, fuck, let's get better.
That's how you do it, man. You got a lab if you want to improve, man.
Exactly. And
the
I want
time
to,
in.
and it helps like across all your first person shooters. So if
Right.
when I want to switch to CS, or if I get a wild hair to play that fucking game nobody's playing. What's it called, Aaron? What's the new one? We just did a story on how nobody's playing it.
Oh, you're talking about Lawbreakers.
Lawbreakers. Yeah, I see a lot of
I haven't even
Lawbreakers.
heard of that.
Well, a lot of people haven't heard of the game.
That's part of the problem, actually. So definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it.
That's what's up.
Besides that, we have a little...
I like it.
Aaron's selling his shoes.
I don't think you want them.
Are you?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think I've ever actually sold any of my clothing.
Why?
You donated at least?
Yeah, I've just given it.
Oh, okay.
to-
Well, that's good.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I thought
You
you
don't hit a
meant just like
crossroads?
you just like didn't do anything.
no, I don't. Well, because I never knew where to like. So I was just like, well, here's the Salvation Army. That's there.
Yeah.
I see.
Take it.
You write it off on your taxes, right?
Oh,
You get the receipt. And,
No.
oh, bro, you need to start going to Crossroads. You gotta get some money back, man.
While Aaron is pulling up the news stories, we talked about it a hair before, but like 4 people have come into chat and let us know that confirmed fucking Hugh Hefner's dead, man.
He is
That's
dead.
a legend.
Also, another sad news: Coming to America sequel is moving forward.
Starring Eddie Murphy.
No, he's apparently starting to be a part of it as well.
Well, then that's okay.
No.
Someday we'll all be dead.
What do you? That's depressing as fuck.
I wore my Black Lantern ring too, the death ring.
There you
'cause
go.
I wanted to
Look.
come and kill the show.
And you've
Well,
You've done a great job.
If
Gil
you
Hefner.
like death and gore, I am doing Sweeney Todd right now, and it's actually a pretty cool performance because.
Unsolicited plug, Horn.
Wait, I'm not
We
done
will get
plugging.
to the plugs at the
I'm
end of
not
the
done
show.
plugging.
We hold the plugs for the
Corey,
end.
wait, I'm not done.
It
I have
completely throws off the flow of my podcast.
It doesn't.
That
Oh.
plug.
It does. Unsolicited plug horn. That's what that was.
Oh wait, if she's plugging something and she's curing butt cancer, is it technically a
A butt
still
plug?
a break. You still break the rules.
Okay.
I'm a stickler for the rules.
no butt plug?
No butt plugs.
I didn't break any rules.
You broke the rule. You broke the
Mm.
cardinal rule. There's only one rule of this podcast. You can curse. You could say the N-word if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it.
Corey, there are no rules. In
You can do whatever you want, but you don't unsolicit plugs. Aaron, tell her. I thought you were ready for Wednesday.
I'm gonna keep talking about the show.
Apparently you weren't ready for Wednesday. You'll get ample time at the end of the show to
Does
plug
this
whatever you
mean I
want.
get kicked back to Saturdays?
You are
It's cool.
relegated.
I
You
like
are.
Saturdays better
Well,
anyway.
I mean, a lot of people are on that side.
All right, that is the band horn where Kenz has been banned from Wednesday shows because she couldn't handle it.
Banned.
The bright lights were on and she failed.
Is it me who can handle it, or is
Oh.
it you who can handle me?
Oh, where's the horn? Where's the?
Spicy.
No horn.
You need that Dr. Evil
I
button.
feel like you
when they
just need
slide.
a,
Dude, I need to build a moat
like
under
a
the
disappointing
chairs.
fart sound at the end of that one. Just like a. burr.
Unsolicited plugs. Where did this show go? All right, we were talking about Hefner.
Yes.
And then you turned it into a plug about you. So
Well, can I go
wow,
back to
we
my
can't
plug?
even. We can't even. You can go to the end of at the end of the podcast. we
Let
will
me
give
know
you
when
all
I
the-
can do my plug.
Or plug about butts, which kind of takes it back to Hugh Hefner.
Takes it
If
all
you
the way
want me
back.
to talk about butts, I'll talk about butts.
Maybe after we
Nothing
talk
is
about
off
you.
the table.
Except unsolicited plugs. You can do anything. You can do anything on the show except break the rules.
age.
There aren't any rules.
Hugh Hefner is dead.
This is true.
This is sad. He was a legend. He did. He did tons of people.
Yeah.
He did tons of things. He started a magazine.
Did he do a ton of people, or I thought he just had like his main people,
He did like have like the
his bunnies,
or
and I
something
think
like
that was kind of it. I don't know that he went outside the bunnies.
But they rotate though.
Yeah,
like,
but
how many bunnies?
But outside the bunnies, how do you know it's clean? You gotta know they're clean.
The
you know?
60s, the 70s was very.
That is true.
interesting
Yeah, I
time,
wasn't
you know
thinking
what I'm
about
saying?
the time frame.
Free love. You
That's
feel
true.
me?
That's very
Yeah.
true.
Aaron, do you have any last will and sentiments that you'd like to say? You know, in like a eulogy, so to speak,
For Hefner,
for Hef.
he was 91.
I like how people are asking, how did he die? But in the headline it
Yeah, no,
says
I'm-
91. It's like,
Like 91. There's no
Natural causes?
Yeah. Did you
Yeah,
want
but
him
I
to
want to
be-
know the situation of what, like, was he?
He died in the
in-
grotto. I hear it's filthy in there. So, infection. Let's go with that.
Dysentery?
Yeah, like cholera. There's probably so many bacteria and disease swimming around in that grotto.
how many kids does he have, and which one gets like
Yeah,
his
that's
empire?
a good question.
That is a good question. I don't know.
Did he neuter himself before he opened up
That
the
would
bunny
be
house?
the biggest
he-
mistake he could have made.
Or the
The
smartest.
smartest, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where would his money go?
To the poor.
What do you mean? Where would his money go? Have you seen the house? Probably into the house.
Yeah.
True. I mean,
And
Probably
then he
to
has
pay
how
all the
many
women to have
ex-wives?
sex with him. I don't know.
Yeah,
he actually got married.
Yeah, he got married.
To like several bunnies,
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
Probably gonna get split up between all of them.
Yeah, but see,
They'll all have at least $1.
yeah, I'm about to say, you already know his prenup game was tight.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
No, I ain't about to say no. Hopefully,
But after how many though?
Yeah, well, no, that's valid. That's what I was thinking. So
Yeah.
I was like, probably around the 80s.
Yeah.
Probably got the prenup game.
Yeah.
He had to be like, okay, this is an empire type of thing.
Yep.
Maybe now I should start.
Absolutely.
If
yeah.
I'm going to start marrying these young, blondes, because that seemed like all he married.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Yeah. Because if they weren't blonde when they got with him,
They had to turn. Yeah.
there you go.
I mean, he did a lot of great things in his life. He got us WWE Sable naked, which I will
Word.
always be grateful to him for. Then he did China, which was like kind of a step backwards, but hey, whatever. Hey, we take those.
I never
take
read
those,
them
yeah.
because I'm not a lesbian, so, and I'm not that curious.
Well, there's good articles in there too. Great
About
articles.
what?
oh, very
Things to do with your penis.
I learned a little bit about taxes in there.
How to rub your penis on your taxes.
The taxes have multiple uses. for it.
Exactly.
I'm just
I know.
saying.
Totally.
Gross.
No judgment here.
Yeah.
Girl.
Gotta crunch the taxes.
He couldn't make a good video game though.
No, no,
mean,
Lord.
lot
There
of-
was a game that
lot
came
of
out of Playboy?
controversy.
The video
What?
Playboy, the video game. Yeah.
Wasn't there controversy? Wasn't a girl in
It
the
was just
video?
it was an adult game. That's all. It was an AO game, so it was all virtual though.
I thought there was like a girl in the video game who was underage. Oh, that's a
No,
different
that's
game.
the guy
That was
game.
the guy game. Yep.
Yeah, that was the guy game.
That was the guy game.
An underage pool boy? Is that what we're talking about?
No,
Oh.
there was a video game back in the day called the Guy Game, and it featured like puzzles or something. And
No, it was just a trivia game.
Trivia
And then you
games,
would
yeah, it's
pick-
trivia.
You would play
So like
trivia.
Honey Pop, kinda?
you'd get women naked basically if you answer questions right.
Okay, so like Honey Pop, but
Yeah, it's
not
not-
with bubbles.
Yeah, no, except
Okay.
without bubbles. Except one of the young ladies featured in the video game was not vetted properly and ended up being underage.
Yeah, she was 17 at the time of the.
Wait, were they
recording.
using real
They
images?
used- real images.
It was real people, so they would ask you a question. They were at the beach.
Oh,
They would ask you a
yeah.
question, and then the video game part would, come up with the question like, "Who wants to be a
Right.
millionaire?" And you would just press the corresponding button to the right answer, and then if you got it right, article of clothing. If you got it wrong, nothing, of course.
So I take it both of you guys have played this game.
I mean,
I played it.
we were.
I'm not gonna lie. I played the game, but that was way before I found out that there was a 17-year-old in the game, and then they ripped it from shelves.
Yeah, I bet.
so-
Yeah.
Game is actually worth some money now. if you
Because
still
it
have
was
one,
it
right?
was at GameStop when I worked there, and so I was like, well, let me see.
Dang.
And then actually, the game was very disappointing. It was very, very disappointing.
Was the trivia too hard?
No, the trivia was stupid easy, and I was like, and I would even put the difficulty to the max that you could, And I was like, okay, so I see what this game is. This game is not supposed to be a game.
No.
Right.
This is
right.
just
This is just
2
let
words.
And I remember
feel good and play
I
through
remember
my
taking
porn.
it back the very next day. We had a rental thing. I wasn't paying money for that.
Word.
So if you worked at GameStop, you can rent out
Yeah.
the games.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
So I took it back, and I remember putting it on the shelf. And then as soon as I put it back on the shelf, somebody came in and purchased it. And I was like, dude, you don't want this game. It's not a good game. Like, it's not. And he's like, I want the game. And I'm like, all right.
Did he bring it back?
No, he never
Did he have
brought
a
it back.
mustache?
Did he have a
No,
mustache?
no, we can go into crazy tales of GameStop.
Was it John Waters?
No.
That's my dude.
Hey.
We talked about Serial Mom last time I was here.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about Serial Mom. Yeah, we did. No, he never brought it back. And then a few months later, the whole debacle of
Yeah.
and I was like, well, that guy probably has a very valuable game now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
It's like
So,
slap people.
Aaron, what is on the news docket while we have a little bit of time left on the show?
Reading just a little bit. Apparently, Atari's coming out with a new console.
Yeah, we talked about that a
Yeah.
little bit.
They released a weird trailer for it at E3, didn't they?
I haven't seen that.
Like, not even like a real trailer. It was just like their logo, and it went across, and it was like,
yeah.
what are they doing?
But
They're,
I
yeah,
didn't know that
Atari,
they
I
were
get it.
crowdfunding for this thing.
They're crowdfunding.
Yeah.
How much are they asking for?
Oh, I haven't clicked the link to see, where that's at. Corey, you can want to pull that up? I think that's kind of
Wait, what?
the crowdfunding website for Atari's.
I mean, it makes sense though, because Atari really hasn't done anything for how many years now? I mean, they don't have.
They're a software
income.
company now.
Yeah, I thought they were
Oh,
just
are they?
licensing
Yeah,
stuff.
they just do.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
they were just off the map.
No, they went the way of Sega, where it's like, oh, we
Okay.
can't make hardware now, so we're
hardware,
going to
yeah.
put our games on everything.
Yeah.
And I think they got bought out by somebody else as well, and that's what's kind of bringing it back. But nobody wants an Atari system. Let's just.
I don't know. I'd be
honest.
curious, because I mean, I don't know, something about having that. I don't know. Like, I feel like it would just be kind of vintage to have a new system, even though it's not vintage. You know what I mean?
Well, this
So
is
it would
supposed
just
to
be
be
that feeling.
They want to
of,
make a new thing.
like
They're making a-
nostalgia.
yeah.
Yeah, they want to make a new thing.
Yeah, but still, the name is nostalgic. So I
But
would be like, oh, I wonder if they're updating the old games or putting those on there. And
this
all that.
article is saying that the cost of the machine and I guess the hardware that they're saying doesn't really quite add up to being able to play AAA titles on this thing.
Really?
Yeah, so it's supposed to come out at a
Wow.
competitive price. According to them, it's like they're $300 or something.
$300 for something that you can't play new games on?
That's what kind of seems a little
Yeah.
shady. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the market is already fine where it's at with the Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft with their consoles. I don't think we need an extra console to confuse
we don't.
more people.
We already have too many.
Yes.
There don't need to be consoles anymore. We should just burn them all to the ground. It
I'd
should
like to
all
see
be
them make
PC
games
gaming.
again, though. Like, I would love for Atari to start making games again.
Yeah.
But a new console to play those games, I don't know that I would.
I feel like Nintendo could stay around. They're doing good. But I think Xbox and PlayStation just need to kiss already. Just come together, make one fucking
No.
thing. They're the same
Well,
thing.
Wait, but here's why I say no is because with Xbox, the markets seem a little bit different because you've got Xbox where it's more MMO shooter kind of geared, and then you've got PlayStation where the graphics tend to be a little bit better and the story is
They're
kind of there, you
they're all
know?
the same thing. They're all the same thing. They just need to.
Is that the
form-
outro music?
Yep.
Is the outro music?
Yep.
I didn't get to do my plug yet,
It is
Cory.
the time you've been waiting for, everybody.
Now
This
is
is
the
now the
time.
plug horn. Plug horn has sounded. Plug away at your Sweeney
All right,
Todd's.
we are doing Sweeney Todd at House of Oliver's throughout October, the Sundays in October, 15th, the 22nd, the 29th. And this is going to be awesome because there is no stage. The audience is part of the show, and you don't want to miss that. Come see your favorite demon barber.
I think
Who are you? Are you Sweeney?
No, but I am a male. I am a male character.
You are a male
So yeah,
character.
come interact. Come be part
Worth
of
the
it.
price of admission.
House of Oliver's, $49, but that includes drink and food.
Ooh,
Hey, oh, fucking hey.
Yeah,
That's a good
so come
show.
see it.
Food, that's nice.
2 and 7 p.m. 2 shows those Sundays. Come check it out. Buy tickets.
All
you
right.
can go brown paper tickets.
Let's do that. Do that if you're in the Sacramento area. Kurtis, what you plugging, man?
Yo, plug in, of course, the Capeless Crusaders. Check us out on Twitch. We're gaming too, y'all, so check out our show. Check us out on Twitch. Plug in the No Hezzy Hoopcast. Hoop season is back.
Yeah, boy.
Holla at us. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're going to get going first show this Sunday, so check us out there. And then shout out to my AMS squad. Come see us at a tournament. Catch the Fade. Fade Club's on my channel. Thursday night, Fade Club. We talking smack. We fading up. Smash Bros. 2K. Let's get it.
Wait, fading up.
Fading up, baby.
What does that mean?
It's kind of like Hucker Tight.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it's like, but you knock someone out.
He's got to get up.
The fade. Catch my fade.
I like that. I dig that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, rule number 1 is you don't talk about Fade Club.
Yeah.
Rule number 2, you don't talk about Fade Club.
Oh, so is this like Fight Club?
But it's Fade Club.
Oh, but we already talked about it, so now you have to rename it.
He did do a whole plug on the internet.
Yeah.
It's true.
You kind of screwed it over there, buddy. There's no club anymore.
That's a great show. Thank you guys for filling in. Some of you guys were ready for the big show. One of you, who I will not mention, was not. But, I won't hold a grudge. That's how these podcasts go. I like it. It was raw. It was intense. I mean, that was probably the most tense moment we've ever had on the show.
Cory, I don't think there were enough plugs.
Or enough butts.
Thank you guys all for listening. For Kurtis, Kenz, Aaron, Cory, you have all just witnessed the second coming of the Bang Gang. So, bye.